Hey, what is up you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Rick. Today we are looking at Playpad, a multi-chain incubator launchpad that promises you guys the world, but we're going to break it down for you and see if they actually live up to their promises. Let's get into it. The ultimate choice of crypto investors to invest in high quality blockchain projects, the fastest and most cost effective way to invest in crypto. You guys, every launchpad promises you a continent, they promise you 1000x, but especially in the bear market, a lot of them don't really live up to those promises. So today, a very realistic overview of Playpad. Like I said before, a multi-chain launchpad and incubator and a DeFi platform. Over here, they are available on Bitget, Gate.io, and PancakeSwap, all three pretty respectable platforms. They're on the BNB chain, Ethereum, Polygon, Celo, Avalanche, Metis, Phantom, and the Sadisus. They have a white and a dark mode. Obviously, we're going to be looking at the dark mode over here. They have a bunch of upcoming projects. We're going to get to those in a little bit. If you watch my videos more frequently, you know that we go to the projects roughly around 5 minutes into the video. First, we're going to look at the website as a whole. Funded projects, we have a bunch of them over here. Soulchicks, Cheerlands, and Astro Guild Adventures. Let's take a look at this. They have participants around 700 to 1,000. And the ATH since IDO are pretty good percentages. This is 628, 302, and 500. Of course, this was in 2021, so different times, but it is still good to look at. Then, of course, the partners, we went over them a little bit earlier already, but we have here Metis, Dreamboat, Polygon, and a bunch more, Gate.io, obviously. So the partners of any launchpad are incredibly important. Looking at them is always an interesting part of the launchpad review. And the more partners, the better, but it's also good to verify the quality of the partners. Now, we've seen some big names. We see Godbit, Polygon again. So we're seeing some good names. We're seeing a lot of partners. So I'm quite bullish on that. They say Playpad is stronger with its partners cooperating and bringing high quality projects to its investors. Over here we have their social media. We've got a Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Telegram, YouTube, Medium, and LinkedIn. They're ticking all of the right boxes with good partners, with a lot of social media, a good looking site, and well-performing past projects. So that is interesting to see. Let's go ahead and look at their incubation program. So this is all pretty straightforward. Over here, you can submit a project and get started with incubating. Incubation fundamental. Together, we prepare everything necessary for the developers' projects. The building blocks of the project such as tokenomics, token utility, planning, vesting strategy, and inflation optimization. And overall roadmap will be designed professionally by blockchain industry leaders of the incubator zone. And the first minus that I would like to point out for the Playpad Launchpad, the dashboard where I'm supposed to stake my token and calculate how much tickets I'm going to get is not available. I've tried it all, from incognito to clearing your cache, refreshing the page, you name it. While it is connected, it should work, but it is not. Maybe it's just a bit of maintenance, but it is very annoying. So I'm going to show you guys this on their blog post, so you will be able to see it, but unfortunately not through the website, so that is a bit disappointing. We're here on their LitePaper. We can see everything that should have been over there at the dashboard as well. So let's get into what we should have been seeing on the dashboard, and that is how to actually participate in the IDOs and how to stake your tokens. Well, we do not have a tier system here at Playpad. So all you have to do essentially is stake your tokens, and for the tokens that you stake, you will automatically get tickets. These tickets will automatically give you access to allocations, and thus you don't have to pay any extra money or participate in tiers. It is quite cool. The summary is 10,000 staked. Summary is 10,000 staked Playpad is one PP ticket. Guys, PP ticket. I cannot say that with a straight face, okay? One PP ticket. The easiest way for everyone. Okay, so as you can see here, we have 10,000 here for the first PP ticket. If you stake it for 5 days. That is, if you were to stake that for 180 days, you would already get 3 tickets, all the way up to a maximum of 18 tickets if you were to stake 60,000 for over 180 days. Now we're dying to know, how much would this actually cost you in US dollars? Good question. Let's go over here and we see that the coin is worth less than a cent. If we were to put that plus 10,000, that would mean that it would cost you $50. That would mean that you have to stake $50 in order to get the first ticket. But you only have to stake them for 5 days to get it. So it's a relatively cheap Launchpad with a very unique system on how they do it. It is refreshing to see something other than a tier system or any other traditional means of doing it. And I do think that this is a much more relaxed way of doing it for everyone. Like they said, the easiest way for everyone, right? A lot of Launchpads, first you have to stake your tokens and then you actually have to buy something, or first you have to stake your tokens and then participate in tiers, and it's all kind of a hassle. So this way, I really do like how they put it. It's very different. So if this is not something you're into, then definitely this won't be a Launchpad for you. But there's a lot of people looking out there for alternatives. Of course, we will continue to keep our stake and farm pools open with APY rates to support our investors. You will be able to continue earning PPAD. We will never sell any remaining tokens with third FCFS rounds anymore. Only whitelist PP ticket rounds will be available for the next IGOs. We hope this new system will create a fair distribution of allocations for our investors. Thanks in advance for your support. It's funny, over here they say 10,000 PPAD, aka 1 PP ticket, is approximately $800 right now. But it doesn't really add up. If we look at the calculator, you can clearly see that over here, half a cent times 10,000 is $50. It is not $800. So I'm in a little bit of conflict right now. I'm assuming that my calculations is correct. And this is a little bit of information on how the PP ticket rounds will actually go. 80% of the IGO allocation will be used for PP ticket round. Only stake pool will be calculated for ticket allocation. The minimum stake amount will be 10,000 PayPad for 1 ticket. Each 10,000 PayPad will earn 1 ticket after 5 days. The total staked amount will be used for ticket calculation. Firm PayPad will not add to PayPay ticket calculation. If you stake more than 180 days, you will earn 3 tickets. And before IGO will announce the allocation value of 1 ticket. Then moving further on their website, they also have their own blog with their news, so you can check that out if you want. I do like that they do that. It's just a little bit of interaction and a little bit of extra service to be given to the Launchpad. Then over here we can see the team. Now on first glance it might look like these guys are not doxed at all. They're all using art, which usually indicates that they are not doxed. But if we look at owner Ezek, the CEO, which you might know or maybe you don't, actually is completely doxed. We see here a picture of him. We actually see his location. He's from Turkey and all of his past experience. So he's actually completely fully doxed. The same cannot be said about everyone else in the company. For instance, the Chief Operating Officer Murat Erkenes is not doxed. He does not have a picture of himself. Not really any information about him, and much more and a much smaller LinkedIn page. So it is a bit of a combination here, obviously, because a lot of people are not doxed and just a couple of them are. They decided to keep it in one design and give everyone a kind of an art looking logo. It would be weird if one had a picture and one didn't. That's probably why they went with it. Most people are completely contactable and findable on Twitter and LinkedIn, apart from a couple of people, but all of them are contactable in some way or another. They also do have a pretty big team, and that is all very, very good to see. And the fact that they put the team on there in and of itself is obviously pretty huge. Then they also have Playpad Gaming. Obviously here you will find all of their games. Playpad presents various mini games for fun and to win. So this is interesting. I don't think these are IGOs, are they? I think these will, I'm not exactly sure what these are. They are coming soon, so they're not actually available as of right now. But they're going to be launching some games on here, so that is interesting to see. Then moving over to their tokenomics, which is obviously a very important part of any Launchpad review, we are seeing. So here we're taking a look at the tokenomics, obviously very important part. What I like is, that might be a big word. My observation is that they only have 10% for their team, which is on the very much lower end. I suppose on average, I mostly see 15 to 20%. So only 10% of the tokenomics go to the team, and it's a pretty big team. So that does show some form of dedication. They have 10% to advisors. Very interesting to see that they're giving both 10% to advisors as to the team. Usually you see 20% team, 2% advisors. So this is very noticeable and very unique. Also, they put 10% research. For some reason, the UI looks way bigger than the advisors and Playpad team, even though it's the same amount. So that's a bit weird. But 10% research, 15% staking and farming, 14% treasury, 15% marketing, 7% private sale A, 5% private bill C. Then we have 5% for seed, 5% liquidity, and 4% public sale. And over here, you have all of the tokenomics broken down in some more detail. Then moving on to their projects, we have a bunch. We have Fiverr Chain, we have Yesports, and over here we have a bunch more, and we already looked at those a little bit. They do a combination between IGOs and IDOs, but the majority of what they do are IGOs. Over here are, however, in the upcoming projects, they are all IDOs. So let's actually just look at one and see if we can dig up anything. Another negative to the website, I'm trying to find out more information on the projects, but it's not working. Guys, if you're gonna make a Launchpad, the website has to be working, especially the dashboard and the other projects. And it is not loading, it is not working. Very disappointed in that. And the other projects aren't working either, so I guess we'll have to turn to trusty Google. Fiverr Chain, there we go. This is their website. So this is one of the upcoming IDOs of Playpad. Fiverr is a faster, cheaper, and easier to use blockchain with a proof of 5IR based consensus. 5IR rewards its validators and customers for taking sustainable actions. In contrast to trends in the fourth industrial revolution towards dehumanization, technology, and innovation, best practices need to bend back toward the surface of humanity. 5IR is a gateway to smooth transitioning of the world from 4IR to 5IR. So an interesting project, and I suppose this could be an interesting upcoming IDO with a fully doxed, pretty big team and a very clear mission with a beautiful site. Again, very unfortunate that the Playpad website doesn't work and that I wasn't able to dig up any information from Playpad itself. So that is a very clear minus in my opinion. And then onwards to their social media. If you watch my reviews, you know that social media is important to me. How much followers do they have and how active are they are fundamental. Playpad joined in August 2021, meaning they are less than a year old, and they already have 171,000 followers. They have posted something actually 56 minutes ago where they announced a collaboration in the incubator zone. But they actually post super often. I would almost argue every single day for the most part. Their interaction is very big. They have a minimum of 10 likes on every tweet, but usually go far beyond that. Over here, they have an airdrop winner, but they also announce lots of partners and new IDOs. So they have a very good social media. Like I said before, they have, apart from Twitter, also a Medium. Here they post a lot of blogs, also quite consistently. The last one was at 9th of June. The other one was at the 26th of May. So I'm supposing they post around 2 blogs a month, which is decent. They have a bunch of stuff. They have MAs over here, tutorials, but also just random blogs around stuff that is related to Playpad. They have 37,000 followers on Medium as well, which is quite a lot. Alright you guys, that was my overview on Playpad. We looked at the website, their prior projects, their social media, and their team. My conclusion would be, I'm still missing some stuff, right? On the website, I don't see a roadmap, which is unfortunate. We haven't actually seen a fully doxed team. Of course, their CEO has been doxed, but that's about it. We know that most of the team is based in Turkey, and that is about all that I was able to dig up. So there is definitely some missing information, but the website, for the most part, the UI is very good. The community seems to be very active and positive, so I really don't have anything bad necessarily to say about the Playpad. But obviously none of this was financial advice, so definitely just do your own research and let me know down below in the comments what you thought of this project. I'm very, very curious to see. Anyways, leave a like, subscribe, and turn the notifications on. And as always, I appreciate you guys a lot. So have a great day and see you guys later. Ciao, ciao.